Justin, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi is reaching President's house in New Delhi and is currently meeting the President over government formation. So this is the breaking news that we are tracking at this hour. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has reached the Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi and he is going to meet President Draupadi Murmu over government formation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi led NDA won in the recently concluded elections, and of course the talks will now be on the government formation. So the dissolution of the 17th Lok Sabha would be discussed with the President here, Prime Minister Modi meeting President Draupadi Murmu in New Delhi, and of course we have seen the several coalition partners of the NDA reaching New Delhi. We'll try and connect with our correspondent to tell us more about what is happening in New Delhi as several coalition partners of the NDA are extending their support to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the BJP. It's a historic win for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the third consecutive time. And of course, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi also winning his constituency Varanasi for the third time in a row as well. And now we are joined by DD India's Dibendu Mondal from New Delhi. Dibendu, tell us the latest on the NDA government formation with the help of the BJP's allies.
Along with its ally partners. The two major of them is, of course, the Janata Dal United and the TDP from Andhra Pradesh. They are the two big allies of the BJP. This is apart from the fact that LJP's Chirag Paswan is one of them, Karnataka's JDS, Jitan Ram Manjhi's HAM. So, of course, a lot of these junior parties will also be allying with the BJP and staking claim. The JDU have made it clear that they are going to support the BJP to form government. The TDP has also is of course going to also to share their support letter of support to the BJP to stake claim to form the government. What I'm also given to understand is that the Prime Minister has gone to the Rashtrapati Bhavan to meet the Honorable President. The BJP will of course now stake claim to form the government for the third time ever. This is a remarkable feat in itself, also because the fact that this is for the first time that an NDA government, after completing two successful terms, is coming back to power for a third term. This is unprecedented. Why? Because this has never happened ever since 1962 after Jawaharlal Nehru. So of course this is a moment for celebration for the NDA as well as for the BJP, because they're going to get their Prime Minister for the third term. So of course a lot of permutation combination will be worked out with its allying partners, also because of the fact that the decision making will not from this time around, the decision making will not only rely at the BJP headquarters, it will also have to take its allies into confidence for any decision that will be taken. The allies will also have to be accommodated in the cabinet, which will also be discussed during the cabinet expansion and during the cabinet portfolio distribution. The NDA is likely to meet this evening. The NDA alliance partners have already flown down to Delhi. They are scheduled to meet with the Prime Minister as well as the other BJP leaders, including the Home Minister as well as the cabinet by this evening. So of course a lot of political developments expected to happen from today evening onwards. We'll of course keep an eye on it. Back to you, Tanvi.
Okay, Dibendu, do you see the government formation by the BJP and its allies as a smooth and quick affair?
Well, Tanvi, there is no doubt now for a fact that the BJP government is coming back to power. Well, whether it will be quick or whether it will take some more time is, of course, we'll get to have a better clear picture after the NDA meeting is concluded this evening, because as I said, the NDA alliance partners will have to be taken into confidence and taken into consideration. There will be long deliberations and discussions on the distribution of the cabinet portfolio. There will also be discussion on the chair of the speaker, who will get the speaker's position, because what we pick up from our sources is that the alliance partners will of course demand a larger share in the cabinet. They will also be demanding the speaker's position, but it is the BJP that will of course because it's the single largest party, they will have the final say, and they will decide after that. But it doesn't seem to be much of a difficulty in terms of having the BJP government. It seems that everything is sailing very, very smoothly. Both the TDP as well as the JDU. KC Tyagi has also given a press bite saying that there is no question of the JDU supporting the India alliance, and the JDUs was in a pre-poll alliance with the NDA, with the BJP. They will be within the NDA fold. They will be supporting the BJP to form the governments. Of course, there leaves very little chance for any question mark at the moment. So of course we see, I think it will be more of a smooth process in the coming days.
And Dibyendu, here in India, we're all curious. Do we have any information about the date of the swearing in of Prime Minister Narendra Modi?
Well, Tanvi, no, not at the moment, because it is on the after the NDA meeting, which is this evening. And also remember, in a democratically in parliamentary democracy, it is the leader of all the leader of the majority party that elects the leader as the prime minister. So what I also get to hear from my sources in the BJP is that the meeting of all the elected MPs of the NDA has been called for the 7th of June. So it is of course going to happen after the 7th of June, after the meeting of all the elected member of parliament of the NDA parties, which is scheduled for the 7th in the parliament building. So we'll have to wait till about 8th or 9th before the swearing in ceremony do take place. But yes, all preparations, I'm also given to understand that all preparations are being taken up by the Rashtrapati Bhavan for the swearing in ceremony, and of course it will be at the Rashtrapati Bhavan forecourt as we witnessed in 2014 and 19. Back to you.
Yes, Dibyendu, and finally talking of the opposition, the India Alliance meeting is also scheduled to be held in New Delhi this evening. What is likely to be on their agenda?
Well, Tanvi, you know, the India Alliance's meeting in the capital is of course also significant because of the fact that they will of course, before I say that, Tanvi, but we have to make it very clear of the fact that, you know, they are not in a position to stake claim, because there is too much permutation combination that would be required for them to stake claim to form government. So there is no question on that. But perhaps what they would be meeting is to show support for each other. It will perhaps be a congratulatory and a celebratory meeting amongst the India Alliance because of the fact that they also did not expect that they could come up to the number of 200 plus this time around. But you know, today's meeting will of course be on the future course of action of the India Alliance, and also how all these parties can work together on a common minimum program, which perhaps could be decided in the coming days. What I also understand is that they worked on a common minimum program pre-poll, but I'm sure they will work out a new common minimum program after this alliance solidified after the election results. Of course, they will be together. They will show some solidarity. They will also assess where perhaps they went wrong and where perhaps they could further improve in the coming elections. Given the fact that, remember, Maharashtra and Haryana will go to polls later this year, two crucial states which are currently with the BJP. So of course, they will also be chalking out strategies for that, and how more strongly they can solidify their alliance. This could be perhaps their agendas for the India Alliance's meeting scheduled also today in the capital.
Yeah, a lot of action thus expected in the powerful corridors of New Delhi. Thank you very much, Dibyendu Mondal, for joining us and filling us in with the details and what is going to happen.